What's up, guys? Free Nachos here, back again with another Oakland Raiders franchise rebuild on Madden 20. Last episode, we had played the first couple games of our season. I think we're 3-0 or 4-0. And at the conclusion of last episode, we found out we had 3 different upgrade chances for our players. But first, we're going to go ahead and do a trade. Now, Jonathan Hankins is in his last year of his deal, our defensive tackle. He's not really contributing that much to the team, so I'm going to go ahead and trade him before the deadline. The Colts really need a defensive tackle, and I'm asking for a second-round pick next year for our defensive tackle. So let's go ahead and see if they bite. So we're giving them Hankins, who has a $6 million cap hit if we trade him, so that's good. And we are asking for a second-round pick next year. So let's see if they bite. They did. Okay, so that's good. So now we have P.J. Hall is going to be our starting defensive tackle. And I could probably sign a free agent, or if I have one on my practice squad. Let's see if I have anybody on my practice squad that I can promote. And we have a lot of wide receivers, a couple tight ends, and a corner. Nobody really too great. Let's see if we can hit the free agent market and just sign somebody. Any cool people on the practice squad? Gus Edwards is on the practice squad of... Dang. He's a good player. We got some good players on these practice squads, man. Man, I might have to mess around and sign some of these people. Dang. Preston Williams is a good receiver. Wow. We got a lot of young players here. Let's go back to the top. Really, Gus Edwards, he is a good running back. But I need like a defensive tackle though. Or a run stuffing power rusher. Yeah, he doesn't have good block shedding. He's not big enough. Oh, that'll do fine. Run stuff and defensive tackle? Sure. Let's take him. But man, we have some good players on this these practice squads here. All right, well, so that's done. So we open up some cap space there. So let's go ahead and get into our game. Playing the 4-0 Carolina Panthers. Let's do it. Now we have to get Darren Waller 150 plus yards. We have to get Zay Jones 100 yards, and then we have to try to get Trayvon Williams 2 picks, or 2 forced fumbles, or 2 tackles for loss, or 2 sacks. Or we can just allow the Panthers to pass for less than 200 yards. That'll also do it. So let's see what we can do.
Matching hundreds. It's the coach. This is the 2020 season on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see teams with a couple of running backs who each went over 100 yards a weekend ago, as it'll be the Oakland Raiders taking on the Carolina Panthers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden.
Oh, they still got Cam Newton.
Panther ball club as they interplay here. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row. On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Oh, and Ron Rivera is out in real life. Ron Rivera is now the head coach of the Redskins. That's too funny. All right, we get the ball first. Very nice. We got Luke Kuechly in the middle.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. The hat trick +1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And, partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Okay, let's try to get Zay Jones his yardage.
Here's Carr to throw. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Down.
Carr now on first down. It's complete to Jones.
Ooh.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there.
All right, Jones.
First. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
We are feeding Zay Jones
today.
today.
There, 26 yards. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
For mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And
get off me.
In. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs.
What a beautiful drive.
Double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we're already more than halfway to getting Zay Jones his goal. We had only to get him to 100+ yards receiving, and we're close to that. So now let's go ahead and try to get Williams.
Come on.
Newton on first down. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen.
Oh, they threw right at us to start with.
Field right around the 40-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Defense
it's going to be difficult to get Williams' stuff.
Offense, you guys want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They get just 2 out of it there, and it's second down.
That's it. What it is.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton. Thomas has got it. Complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Here's Newton. Into traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31, and they will take over.
Threw it right at him.
The 29-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Nice.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Carr and the Raiders.
Why do they have 2 people to the left? Are they blitzing?
Just shy of the 30. To throw his Carr. Complete to Jones. A good pickup there at 22. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Carr now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games. But he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Yeah, I think he's locked in.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be second down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
To throw again on second down. Carr caught by Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
How many yards does Jones have now?
90 yards receiving.
He's got 90.
In the ball game. It's a first down.
Got to get him 10 more.
Hey, check.
Here's Jacobs. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them,
there we go.
The only thing that matters is part 2,
tackle.
right? Oh, yeah. Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only
Can't believe I threw that interception down there. Stupid.
7-0 on EA Sports.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
They go quickly here out to Moore. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy?
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he's got McCaffrey.
Yeah, get him.
Complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
One hallmark of good defenses.
All right, well, luckily the Carolina offense doesn't seem to be able to do anything, so hopefully I'll go down the field again.
Now, 37's the Mike. Mike. 180. Yeah. We're good. See, 180.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to
Man,
hold
Kuechly
on
is
to that one.
fast.
2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle.
Nice. I need 5 yards.
The last play on the completion got him half of what
Maybe I should just run it.
Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Hey, 4 down.
Let's try to get cheeky.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs.
There we are.
Up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. On 1st down, Carr. Jones has it. And they'll get him down as he's
Oh, we got Zay
inside the
Jones.
40.
We got him his
Raider
yardage.
1st down, 17 yards.
Now we got to
So in the
focus
second
on
quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
Waller.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
This pass from Carr taken in by Waller.
Waller's got to get
And he
150.
works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
25, check 25, check 25. Purdue.
Carr now on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end.
Oh. Kuechly got
They're
flipped.
unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr forced out to, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Boom! That's how we do it.
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now. 180. 180. We're good. 180. He's checking. Crash.
Now Carr into heavy traffic.
No!
And it's intercepted.
Really?
Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
You had a D lineman drop.
Wow. So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Oh, you're lucky you did not get a safety.
And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line.
Well, there's 1 tackle for loss for Williams.
Loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. First play of the game
one more of
goes
those.
the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, check 20.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey.
Whoa.
That one
And we
covers
had him for a
24
safety.
yards. It's a 1st down.
We had him.
Looked like they might have been thinking safety with
That
that
was-
pressure
that
at
was
the
incredible.
edge instead of worrying about the running back.
I like the observation because many defenses in that situation actually get a safety in their play call. Upfield penetration, try and trap them in the backfield. Instead, absolutely escaped and fled for huge yardage on that play.
Ready? 52's the mic. Check.
On first down, Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. 2 minutes on the clock.
I can't believe I've thrown 2 interceptions in the red zone. Cannot believe I've done that.
Coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The big man, P.J. Hall, had the path to the QB there. After the sack on first down, Newton eluding the... And he's going to go down again. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important third down.
Oh, they're just gonna run it.
The Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. Just a 1-yard gain on the play.
Nice
tackle.
tackle.
A call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of the...
Well, it should be 21-0 right now.
Now, 180. Mike 37. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down.
Throwing again. Carr. And his throw here's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first
Are they
down,
blitzing?
guess what? You're likely going to have to.
694.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He'll find his tight end. That's
Perfect.
And he'll be corralled.
Go. Hurry.
40-yard line. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
Watch the slant.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And he's got his man out of the backfield.
Timeout.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Carr now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Let's take the field goal.
That's now a pair of explosive
It should literally be like
24
to 0.
The kick by Carlson is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love...
Our defense is playing lights out, so I feel pretty good about that.
Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And they are feeding him.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping is big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Nice try, Cam.
Getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Newton now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So coming up empty here.
Cam's only thrown for 53 yards. All right, here we go.
Check, 59. 180. 180, we're good. 280.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 14
yards does Waller have?
There to Raider first.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Here we go.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Trey Boston. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
I forced it.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey.
Yeah.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
Right to the 3. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Throwing on 2nd down. Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And he's the epitome of what
I better quit messing around throwing these stupid picks.
That you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Watch Mike. I don't even know why this team showed up.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line.
52, Get ready.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The first carry for Josh Adams. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. He stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he finds a man.
Dang
it's Olsen. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, sometimes our